Boring! 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 We didn't even get to use Life Goes On. Go to your room. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today I've got something really special for you, an Abzan Cleric deck that can compete with rogues. It's absolutely amazing. This is a green, white, and black aggro deck, and the synergies within it are insane. Let's check it out. All right, we're going to break down the deck list, then we'll talk about the strategies and synergies. If you do find any value within the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for even more content. Getting into new deck 3, we've not even named it yet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think that we should name this deck. Anyways, 4 copies of Light of Hope at instant speed for 1. We get to choose one. You gain 4 life, destroy target enchantments, or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This is really nice. There's a lot of enchantments, whether it be the Great Henge or Embercleave, that need to be dealt with. We can even see something like Banishing Light, easily be dealt with a positive mana conversion through the Light of Hope, and we are looking to gain life within the deck, racing to 27 to make angels, so the gaining of 4 life is quite nice, and of course the +1/+1 counters can survive us in some battle tricks as well. 4 copies of our Speaker of Heavens. Speaking of getting to 27 life, this is a 1/1 with Vigilance and Lifelink. We can tap it to create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Activate this ability only, again, if we have 7 or more life than our starting total, and only anytime we could cast a sorcery. 4 copies of our Archfiend Vessel, a 1/1 with Lifelink. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. So this is nice. It's got the life gain, helps us get up to 27, and then later on we can bring it in for the 5/5 flyer. Village Rites ×4 at instant speed. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards, easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is a nice way to interrupt any of our opponent's removal. If a creature's going to die anyways, why not get the draw 2 out of the whole shebang? And it can most importantly trigger Life Goes On. People have been sleeping on this card. I don't know why everybody is not playing this card. Selesnya Angels are going to be the truth in Kaldheim, and this is going to help us get there. At instant speed, again, for 1, you gain 4 life. If a creature died this turn, you gain 8 life instead. 8 life, 1 mana, oh my lord. For 2 mana and a creature, we can gain 8 life and draw 2 cards. Woo! Anyways, moving on to our 2-drops now, we've got 4 copies of our Luminarch Aspirant, a 1/1, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature we control. Typically, we like to put it on something with life gain, but once we do get angels in the air or demons, we can put it on either of those as well. 4 copies of our Cleric of Life's Bond, a 2/2, and whenever a cleric enters the battlefield under our control, you gain 1 life. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Cleric of Life's Bond, which is doubled down through the Conclave Mentor, a 2/2, and if one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on it instead, +1, which is nice, and then when it dies, you gain life equal to its power, and now this is one of our hidden synergies within the deck as well, beside Life Goes On. These green life gain cards are the truth. Moving on, though, before we break down some of the synergies, 4 copies of our Call of the Death Dweller, sorcery speed for 3. Return 2 creatures from your graveyard with total converted mana cost of 3. Put a life gain counter on one of them and a death touch counter on either of them as well, which is quite nice. So, our mana cost in the deck's really cheap. We can just, grab things back. That's really nice. We mentioned the Archfiend Vessel. When it comes back, we get to make that 5/5, and this is how we're going to do it. We also have 4 copies of Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose, a 1/3, and whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. We can pay 5 to give all of our creatures life gain until the end of turn, which is nice because, some of our creatures do get quite large here. Breaking down our land, 3 plains, 3 swamps, 4 Brightclimb and Grimclimb Pathways, a Temple of Malady, 4 Branchloft and Boulderloft Pathways, a Temple of Plenty, and 4 Indatha Triomes. Really smooth mana, the average converted cost here is down to 1.7, and we're only running 20 lands, so it's very quick, very aggressive, and your top decks should be very, very friendly. Plus, we do have, 4 Village Rites for the draw there as well, so you should not run out of cards to play. Let's break down some of the most important things we can do in the deck. First off, the Conclave Mentor. Whenever it dies, you gain life equal to its power. Sure. Luminarch Aspirant, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Conclave Mentor. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a creature you control, put that many +1. So Luminarch can push the Conclave up, you know, by 2 every turn. It comes in as 2, it goes right to 4, then it goes to 6, then it goes to 8. That's insane. When it dies, we gain life equal to its power. First off, this will trigger Speaker of the Heavens. Perfect. Now we're at 27 life. Here come the angels. Secondly, this will, you know, really set off Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose, because, you know, it can attack. If it dies, we are going to now gain all of that life, which is, you know, translated into damage. Absolutely amazing. And, you know, even if they realize this and they won't bite on it, we can just kill it ourselves. You know, Village Rites. Now it dies, we gain the life, we deal the damage, we draw 2 cards, and we can probably even draw a Life Goes On through that, which is cool. Quick note on Life Goes On, you know, if a creature died this turn, it doesn't have to be your creature. It can be your opponent's creature, which is really, really nice. And you guys can kind of see just how well this is going to pop off. Everything has perfect synergy within this deck. It's very well balanced. And like I said, most importantly, we can actually beat rogues, you know, relatively consistently, which is cool, as annoying as it is. You know, they're milling us, right? The vessel goes in the grave and we're just casting Call of the Death Dweller, bringing everything back. And if they're not countering that, it's really, really good for us. And, you know, it is really easy to do, you know, an excessive amount of damage quite quickly. As soon as you get Vito in play, you know, the Life's Bond does chip damage every time something comes in play. You know, the Speaker, the Vessel are going to do that damage as well through the life gain. If we were pushing it up through the Aspirant, if not, we're pushing up the Conclave Mentor. And, you know, we can just Village Rites that to go nuclear, basically. So you see how the deck works and all operates together. It's very, very fun. You know, I'm having an absolute blast with this deck. Thank you guys for your time and attention. If you found any value, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, share the channel to all of your friends, yell to them about Android release coming out soon. And if you want to support the channel further, of course, subscribe, and then you can become a YouTube member, or, you know, drop your Prime on me while I'm on Twitch. We also have a Patreon, all that jazz. So, you know, there's plenty of opportunities to help support me along this journey. I really appreciate everybody who's chosen to do so thus far. Make sure to download Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant, available for free to everybody on Windows. Everything you need, metagame analysis, collection info. It will even give you a deck advisor based on the current collection of your own. So, you know, you can see which decks you should be playing based on the cards you have. That's one of the hardest things to do as a beginner. So check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you with our wrap-up thoughts after today's gameplay footage. Enjoy. Our opponent goes first. Hand looks good. Playing crabs at 80%. I hope you're happy. Let's just let them jump on my stream for the next 5 minutes as well. What a jerk. Like, who takes that much time? Dun, dun, dun. Let me stream snipe at 80%. Alright, guys. This is brutal. Brutal. Don't do anything too quickly. This is about the only thing you can do versus rogues, is spam your emotes. Everything else is just like boring. 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 Why don't you main phase more flash rogues into play? Jesus. Yes, you have more mana available. Wow. Ridiculous. I have Call of the Death Dweller, bro. Hey, just let it all go through. Rogues doing rogues. I wish you could do that, but I'm gonna take it away. Go ahead, bro. Attack me. Attack the vessel. Boring. What do we have in our graveyard? We have 1 drop, we have 3 drop. I didn't realize we had Vito there. We can make some really fun things happen here in a sec. I forgot they were milling us. We should have called last turn. My bad. Okay, that it will be annoying though. Have they milled a vessel? Yeah, they have. Return up to a total of 3. Alright. Don't eat your meat! You can't have any pudding! So I really want Vito. Because it'll do a bunch of damage. But I feel like we should still just take the big old creatures with flying, right? A 1. A 2. Yeah, this doesn't matter. But the clerics come into play, right? Stack it up. And now they die. Stack it up. Stack it up, bro. See how much fun you can have when you don't play a rogue deck? We'll keep that there. Oh. Yes, more sorcery speed flash. They're just gonna mill us, probably. If that's not removal, we might win, though. Interesting. They're good gaming us. It's not, though. Couldn't disagree more. It is a very good game, though. Get out of here! Boring! 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 We didn't even get to use Life Goes On. Go to your room. We go first. It doesn't matter what we do for the rest of the day. We beat that rogue deck. All is well. I might play that Triome third. Hopefully they're not a burn deck. Blood Chief's Thirst. No, we're safe. Perfect. They did take a mountain, though. Shock, Stomp, Scorching Dragonfire, Fire Prophecy. You know, the list goes on and on. Oh! Let's get a Black Source in play. Hellhound, that's okay. Fire Prophecy. Stop it. No exile, though, which is nice. Right, so we can cast that. We're back! Death Touch. Let's take our Scry. Land can go. Do they have more removal? I hope not. We stacked everything on the speaker. They play it as a creature. I think we're safe. It could be a shock. No! Interesting. Should we be saving this for a cleave? We have Menace. Alright, another speaker in play. End our turn. They could cleave, but we do have protection. Hellhound gets buff. The damage they do doesn't really matter. Nice. I think we just take it. It's only 8 damage. Cycle this. Not the best. This does get more interesting. They could double block us. Oh, and they would have to. So that wouldn't work because they'd be doing 5 and we go to 5. Awkward. No attacks. Okay, so they're tapped. Oh, they kicked it this time. Interesting. We have 12 life. Too many village rites here. Let's grab some life. Take our turn. Now we can smash in safely. Good amount of life. Back up to 23, just like that. Good game. Woo! We waited out, and we got the kill. Oh, man. Gaining 8 life is pretty cool. Wow, Lurrus of the Dream Den. Really? Big surprise! Hang my head in shame. One island coming up. Good God. Good God. Sneak a Cleric in. Oh, Rune Crab. Perfect. Threw that right off the top, eh? Alright, they mill a vessel. And they tap themselves out. Are you serious, bro? You do you. All right. Deep breaths. Hey, they milled another. Fatal Passage on top of a crab. That's fair, right? Whoops. We should have speakered first, but I don't want to counter. I just want to pull their mana now. LOL. How's that for life gain, baby? Quick 16 in the house. No counter magic still. Incredible. Incredible. A Village Rites is ready. Rogues, rogues, rogues. Why do you make us do this? The back and forth is getting tiresome. Today it's fun though, you know, the new deck kind of can while out on rogues relatively effectively. Yeah. GG's. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a little life gain. Little damage. Whoa! Who does this? It's a good time to be a rogue player, right, ladies and gentlemen? Get out of here! Another rogue deck. Nice, bro. What a joke. What a joke. Well, let's get after it, Mr. Rogue. Mr. Rogue deck. So they don't have a Enforcer. Oh my god. I'm already falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. Rogues are gonna be rogues, though, right, you guys? Oh, that's Village Rites. Shoot. We might be able to get away with this. I doubt it, though. They can't call it, or you know, drown it. But there could be a Walrus Disruption. Could be even a negate. Obviously there is. No! The plot thickens. Oh my gosh. Come on, bro. Like, it's my turn and his timer's roping me. You know what I mean? Woo! Alright, now they can drown the Aspirant. And then we're kind of hooped again. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It's perfect time for an Into the Story as well. Luris comes over. They're going to start cycling this robber. I wonder if Vito can survive. Probably doing our Village Rites if there's removal. I don't doubt it. Come on. Come on, bro. Yes, we take the damage. Very good. Land off the top. Also very good. Really? Let's pull counter magic here then. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Rogues put me to sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. So we don't get the Village Rites. We do get the life gain, whatever. I guess we should have held up Village Rites. Oh well. Doesn't matter that much. Could you think about it more, bro? Start spreading our threat. We have Death Touch. We have 45 cards left. Let's see what they mill. Oh, 2 lands off the top. Good for you. Take our turn. Well, isn't that delightful? Hey! I guess we should stack on the Aspirant soon, but This is just super friendly. Rogues suck. Rogues suck. Rogues suck. Rogues suck. Yes, play the rogue. Let's take a mill. Oh, a couple of bangers off the top there. A little bit of damage. It's got some life. Up to 23. We also get a counter from it. Free of charge. More counter magic? No? They have a lull mage, I bet. They're gonna lull mage our aspirant. Let's push everybody up. Everybody up. Smash! 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 Yeah, I'm gonna kill Luris. And our turn. Let's berate this rogue player a little bit more so they never play rogues again. Are you serious? Into the glory hole. That's how it feels. What? 3 land in play. But who cares? Rogues just suck. Use their sleepy hydrant and they lose all of their power. Rogue players get their power from frustrating you, so if you can just, like, actually frustrate them instead, it's a reverse effect. 2 land in play. What do you destroy? What do you use that eliminate on? Maybe it's a drown in the lock. Who cares? Who cares? Sleep, 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 sleep. A rune crab? Groundbreaking. That's a really new inclusion to the day 1 deck that was released 3 months ago. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Like, I'm sure they'll still win somehow, but boring. Just attack. Throw your face into your keyboard. Give them the old face roll technique. Damage. Take your beloved draw. Interrupt the 7. Damage with a chump block. Mine's on her wheel. She's having fun. Is the cat cam working? No. Another crab. Wow. Really riveting stuff here. A call of the Death Dweller! I summon you, Luris! Save me the game! Well, I can't believe they don't go with the Merfolk to draw. That seems really awkward to me. They just want to mill us. Of course they do. Boring, 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 boring. I'm tapping my mana. I'm so bored. Dun 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 dun. Wow. 3 Village Rites. We're gonna have to do something here soon. So if they use lures to block, it dies. Okay, so this is interesting. They're just removing counters from it. Who knows? They got all distracted with the sleepy emotes. They fell asleep. Yeah, was that a good match? Even though we won? No. Do you think by the amount of emotes I clicked that was a good match? Come on, Wizards. Get your act together. Alrighty, our opponent goes first. I don't think they're playing rogues, which is pretty cool. Let's show them some respect. We're on a white Ozlith. Selesnya, probably. We'll see a forest here, yep. Conclave Mentor. Me too! Okay. If they have an Aspirant that sucks... Not the worst. Let's push our speaker up. No attacks. We're on the defense here. Let's get that vessel out. Nice. Goes to the Ozlith, which sucks. And we can't interrupt the trample at all. This is our only choice. Alright, so it's still not a good sign, but we did some stuff. These Stonecoil Serpent's gonna be an 8/8, so... it also does have reach, whether it decides to play defensively or not. I don't know. Oh, and it gets +2. Nice. No blocks. Down to 21 only. It's strange. Considering how much damage that is! Grab some life. We get a counter. This just feels like a no-win scenario, if I'm being completely honest. But hey, what do I know? Down to 16. Big damage here. Again, not really great. Oh! I love it. Very nice. All right, so, you know, like I said, I'm just trying my best to have fun with the game the last couple days, and look where it led us, right? I kind of gave up on trying to be the best, and now I'm making some really nice decks, right? So I really feel that I can be a grinder if I need to be, right? Sure, I could grind into the top 100 Mythic, play the same deck every day, and make a career out of that somehow on streaming. People do it, but I just really have always liked deck building ever since I was a kid, you know, in previous card games as well. And then as soon as I got into Magic, it was just always, you know, my favorite parts to kind of interweave these strategies or synergies together to make a coherent deck. And, you know, this is exactly what we've ended up with today. And yeah, so even though we're this far into the meta, if I don't focus on being super competitive, right? Like I just hit Mythic and then we play for fun. We just do original deck builds every day. You know, if I do focus on just doing that, having fun, I don't think we'll ever run out of content, right? I do 2 videos a day in standard. We're still making brand new bomb decks. And, you know, I'm pretty sure nobody's been running Selesnya Clerics yet. Let me know in the comments if somebody has been, because, you know, this is a sleeper. Life Goes On, Conclave Mentor, they fit so well within the deck. It's not even funny. And, you know, it's just a couple green cards, but, you know, they have such high synergy that you almost cannot include them. Yeah, let me know, you guys. Enjoy the deck. I've been having so much fun with this. You know, it lights my heart to make a deck, play a deck, and enjoy a deck. You know, breaks my heart to play against rogues every day. But then, you know, when you do get those wins in, it's really rewarding. But the time of rogues has come to an end, for it is the age of angels and giants to come forth. So if you guys are interested in Kaldheim stuff before it comes out, I have all of the spoilers, my personal thoughts on everything at the end of the video here you can click on. And I'm also going to maybe provide a link to the Kaldheim story, because, you know, I went out of my way. I hired some voice actors to do the story for you guys. And, you know, the more views we can get on that, the better. Obviously, if the channel can't support it revenue-wise, we won't be able to continue it. But, you know, I feel like I could go out of pocket, you know, spend a couple $100 throughout Kaldheim to do the story. And, yeah, so watch the story. We're going to get better at it. Right now, it's like a slideshow. For some reason, the subtitles didn't work. We might re-upload it. And, it's cool. It's like 20 minutes long. You'll enjoy it. Check it out. It's going to get better. I want to do like cartoon animations for it as well. But, you know, this is all just general shenanigans. If you're still here watching, woof, right? Thank you guys so much. Wolfgang Assemble in the comments below. You know what it is. Everybody does the woof, so I know who stayed till the end, because I certainly do appreciate everybody who did. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy another video on me, and we'll see you soon with some wicked Kaldheim content.